Namaste everyone. How are you all? Today is the third day of our class and we are doing chapter 1 crop production and management. Okay? I hope you all are safe and healthy and enjoying quality time with your family members. I'm missing you all, but this is the only way we can communicate with each other so that we should not hamper our studies also. All right? And I'm 100% sure you all are revising your topics on daily basis. Okay, so earlier we have covered 3 agricultural practices, that is preparation of soil, sowing, adding manures and fertilizers. So today we will start with our 4th step, that is irrigation. What is irrigation? What comes in your mind when you read this word? All the crop plants need water for their growth. The crop plants absorb water from the soil. The amount of water in the soil is not constant throughout the year. Water from the soil is lost constantly by evaporation or by absorption in the ground. It is therefore necessary to supply water to the crop plants in the fields periodically. It means on regular basis. So the process of supplying water to crop plants in the fields is called irrigation. Why is irrigation necessary? Because irrigation is necessary because it provides moisture for the germination of seeds. Because seeds do not grow in dry soil. And irrigation is necessary to maintain the moisture of soil for healthy crop growth so as to get good yield of the crop. It is necessary for the absorption of nutrient elements by the plants from the soil. And water supplied to the crops during irrigation protects the crop plants from hot air currents as well as frost. And there are many factors on which the irrigation of crops depends. First is nature of crop. Nature of the crop means that what kind of crop it is. Like paddy, it needs lots of water for its growth. But like wheat, it does not need much water. So nature of crop is very important. Then nature of the soil, because there are different soils in this country, sandy soil, clay soil, etc. So it depends on the nature of the soil, how much water we have to provide to that crop. Then come to the season. Season, yes, summer season, winter season, autumn season. So there are many seasons on which the irrigation depends. We need lots of water during summer season and less water in winter season. All right. Now come to different sources of water. So we can get water from wells, from tube wells, from ponds, lakes, rivers, dams, tanks and canals. And as you can see, there are 2 methods of irrigation. One is traditional methods, other is modern methods. In traditional methods, cattle and human labor is needed. And in modern methods, they help us to use water economically. Economically means wisely. In this, wastage of water does not happen. Alright, now come to the first type of traditional method, and that is moat. Moat. It means pulley system. Second is chain pump, Dhekli and Rahat system. So these are four traditional methods and I will give you a brief of each one by one. Alright.